Hi there, my name is Nadja Nabbe and I'm a student in the MFA program. Today I will be reading for you an excerpt from a short story which I have written. It is entitled Heavy in Your Arms. He hits me without a touch. I don't feel it until it stings, until it is a searing hot lapping against my skin. I almost never see it coming too. The sharp, swift blows, reaching from way across the room, swelling my fingers, my throat, and my wrists. These are never the kind of bruises. They're the kind that wound to kill. Over and over, with the weapon being wielded soft and sure. And I don't feel it slashing or hacking or stabbing until it is in way too deep and I am overly breathless. I didn't tell you already. Stop it. Stop writing. Yes. Yes, I have. But this one is different. This one's for you. It's a love poem. I don't want that, he says. And his outrage immediately begins clawing at my page, hurling its ragged body over the couch of his dim-lit living room. I sit still, daring now not to move, staring as the ripped pages rim the edge of the bin, plummeting to the inside. But I want to say, but I don't speak. I strangle the noise creeping towards the base of my throat because I know I wouldn't be able to hold back the tears when they come. And I can't afford to let him see me falling apart for a page. His hands ball into fists grating along his pants, itching, it seems, to lick something. I brace myself for it, convinced now that this is the day he'll hit me for real. I'm sorry, Liam. I don't know what I was thinking. It's been a rough couple of days for you, and I just wanted to do something special to cheer you up. Tell you how much I love you. I didn't mean for it to upset you. It's how you'd always be doing things like this, though. Doing what? Just tell me what I'm doing wrong. I promise I'll stop. I touch his hand so he'll know I meant everything I said. I'm really sorry, Liam. I don't mean to hurt you. Then stop being like this. Like what? Like yourself. Bright smiling book covers wail as I wrench them from their snug siesta on the shelf. Nothing is spared, as these, along with notebooks, pencils, pens, and my in-progress manuscript, tattered now by violent, hysterical scratches, are stuffed into large garbage bags. Cramped, they choke, gag for air, sob and squeal, mercy. A few twists around the top and a tie is enough to make it all disappear. My entire life becomes buried under peaks that puff like plastic ponytails in my hand. As I bend to heave one over my back, I focus on the way guilt, hardening into eye lumps, will melt. When Liam erupts soft kisses around my temples. I tingle with the sparks that will return to his voice when he speaks to me. For the first time in months, I know I will taste his body as it yields again to mine. Each bag is a burden, but I force myself to lug it all by the roadside for the garbage truck to collect. They perch at the front of the yard like blackbirds on a telephone wire. That evening, when his car rolls onto the street, I rush outside, wagging my fingers like the swishing ends of a dog's tail. He pulls up and stops just outside the closed gate. Gets out, side-eyes the stacks, spits loud enough for the neighbors to hear. Why everything has had to be a drama with you? Weeks pass. I become bloated with ideas. I know the precise words I want to dress them up in, but I refuse to entertain their constant nagging. Forcing them to stay shapeless makes me queasy because I am overstuffed. I almost always find myself choking, needing to vomit them out. I can't. I won't do it. I made a promise to him. Didn't I? The words need to understand that. They need to understand that love is war. That it is a battle for the one you love. That it means sacrifice. He instructs me that when I hear poems rising, I must close my eyes and picture scrubbing the selfishness of my soul. He says that I am vain. That wanting to become a writer means I see myself better than everyone. Because I feel I understand an impossible to understand world. He says that it is ridiculous and embarrassing how I carry on. That I am something of a vile stain. And he's tired and fed up of my pretentiousness. He can't do it anymore and he's not sorry. It's too much. I am too much. And now, I just have to get over myself and be there for him. What with the stress of his company falling apart. Relationship is not a one-side thing, Opal. If you can't be in one properly because you're too immature, then get out. It's not just about you alone. I need someone there for me. Not someone who always busy with her head in some cloud. You is really the worst, you know. Always thinking about yourself. Writing have no money in it. Are you wasting your time? You lucky you have me, you know. I don't know who else could put up with you. I try it when I hear the words rise up. Gentle and easy, they still come. Until they realize they are being ignored. And then they turn into vengeful burnings, becoming full-grown dragons, spitting fire at the closed door of my fingertips, demanding to be let out, demanding to be ordered in ink. I scold my ears for listening because these are rude, insolent little things. I've already told them I can't continue to hurt him. I close my eyes and see myself drowning in soap. I scour and scrape until it is all gone, until everything fizzles into a quiet, until I grow nothingness. Sometimes, when he goes out for his usual night with the boys, I sneak away for a little while. I tell Therese to wait 2 streets down until he glides past, and then wait 15 minutes more before she heads over. The extra time is if he ever doubles back for something he's forgot. Like thieves, we race out of the neighborhood with the windows rolled up so no one else notices. We head to our usual spot in a lot hidden by the forest. Lying on her bonnet, we surrender our bodies to the sunset soaking. Therese takes out a thermos and pours ginger tea she's brewed particularly for my aching stomach. Holding her cup between her lap to warm her thighs, she lights a cigarette before she asks, "Remind me again, why the hell are you still with him?" I get the usual lecture. Love doesn't have to feel like this. You don't ever have to give up yourself. You should never have to give up yourself. I half listen, half remember that time he said he didn't like her. She was too outspoken, too jealous. He was afraid she'd say something to break us up. Maybe he was right. Are you listening? I nod yes. One evening, I am fussing over the last set of dishes at the sink when he sneaks up to me. He pulls a rope around my neck and wraps it tight. He tells me it's expensive gold. He's had it custom made. It isn't my size or my style. I like it, babe. Pretty too bad, eh? I pull up my hair for him to hook it. Listen, in return I want to ask you for something. What's that? Nothing much. Just a few strands of your hair. Maybe some of your eyelashes and fingernails. I grab hold of his waist and try not to wince. And he plucks from me what he wants. I never mentioned that the chain is too tight. That I am choking. That I can't breathe. I watch as something glittering falls out my throat and floats down the drain. So that's my reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Continue to enjoy all of the wonderful writers that are on board for Campus Literature Week. You be good, you be safe, you take care. Bye.